אשר קידשנו. I think it's on. Sweet as honey, sweet as honey. I think it's on. Sweet as honey.
Matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. How good it is!
How good it is!
How sweet it is!
How sweet it is
to be together on this day. How good it is!
How good it is!
How sweet it is!
How sweet it is
to be together on this day. Hinei matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Shalom aleichem, salam aleikum. Your turn. Shalom aleichem,
Salam alaikum.
shalom aleichem, salam aleikum.
Shalom aleichem. Salam alaikum.
Hinei matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Whoa! Shabbat Shalom, my friends. Wow, what a beautiful Shabbat. We are here tonight to celebrate consecration and, of course, to celebrate Shabbat. And how perfect that this Shabbat we open the Torah to the Parsha Noach, to that story of Noah, that we made a covenant, a brit with God, that we will love and learn the Torah that all paths lead to shalom, to peace. And the Torah is like a tree of life. Everybody. Etzrayim hila machazim kiva v'tomchaya merushar. Etzrayim hila machazim kiva v'tomchaya merushar. What is peace in Hebrew? What is it? Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. It is a tree of life to those who cling fast to it, and all of its supporters are what? Happy. Oh, a tree of life to those who cling fast to it, and all of its supporters are what? Happy. Oh, happy. I get it. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Wow, Yasha Khan.
Awesome.
So, my kindergartner and first grade student and other new student friends, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat
Shabbat
Shalom.
Shalom. there's a story, actually. There was this one rabbi at Temple Israel. And you can take a seat, take a seat, take a seat. I'll shove it. There was this one rabbi at Temple Israel, and he had a friend who actually made soaps. Do you know what a soap maker is? Someone who makes soaps, like soaps for you to clean your body. You ever seen bar of soap? Oh yeah, there you go, bar of soap. So this soap maker, he was a little bit clever, and he liked to ask the rabbi hard questions. And he asked the rabbi, you know, I don't get this whole Judaism thing. Everything is so high in the sky. I don't even understand it. You say words like shalom, which means peace. You say words like chesed, which means kindness. What does all this even mean? You read this book from, gosh, 2,000, 4,000 years ago. How do you even understand it all? What's the point of Judaism at all? So the rabbi went for a walk. He likes to move, this rabbi, and he went for a walk with his soap maker friend, and they were chatting back and forth, and then all of a sudden, whoa, a ball came out of midair, and he caught it. The rabbi was incredible reflexes, this rabbi. And he looked at the ball, because sure enough, there were some, little Jewish kids. They were playing next door, but this Jewish kid was filthy. I mean, so dirty and so smelly. Can everybody make a little smelly face? Stinky, very smelly. And the rabbi said, okay, we've got tons of soap in the world, and yet this little guy is so dirty, he's so smelly. And the soap maker says, Rabbi, come on. You went to rabbinical school, you're learned. You obviously need to use the soap to not be smelly and dirty and to become clean. And the rabbi said, there's the thing. For Judaism to make sense, you can't just learn it. You also have to find a way to do it, to actually bring it into your life. So when we say words like shalom, peace, and chesed, kindness, you have to find a way to make peace. You have to find a way to make kindness. And that's how we make Judaism practical. That's how we make a difference in our world. So I want to introduce you to a few people who have done that already in their lives. You might have already met our teacher, Jacob. Woo! This is our first grade teacher, Jacob. And we've got at least one madrich with us, Nico. Woo! Do we have other madrichim with us tonight? They're in the other room, taking care of us. Okay, so I want to invite Jacob and Nico to bring in Shabbat with us, to bring Judaism into this world by lighting the Shabbat candles. And while they're lighting them, if you want to go back to your parents, your families, and everybody, please find a new face and say, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Go for lighting it. Excellent.
And we'll sing the blessing all together.
Ready?
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu להדליק נר של שבת. Shabbat Shalom, friends.
Shabbat Shalom.
I'm Cantor Bat-Ami Moses.
See you tomorrow.
I'm Rabbi Sharon Mars.
And we bring
This is Rabbi Samuel Klein over here, our awesome head of school, religious school rabbi extraordinaire.
Thanks, Rabbi Mars.
Thank you for the soap lesson.
And we bring in Shabbat. Of course we did with our beautiful consecration leaders. And now we bring in the Kala, the bride of Shabbat. As you might recall this tune from your camp days, Bowie Kala. Bowie Kala, please rise if you are able for our Baruch Hu prayer. Baruch atah Adonai Hamariv Aravim. And a prayer for the love of Torah. And as I chant this prayer, I invite all my consecration kiddos back up to the bima and to sit right where you were under the chuppah. Baruch atah Adonai Ohev Amo Yisrael. Bonei Shev, let me see your kochavim.
Bonei Shev.
Twinkle, twinkle, kochavim, way up in the shamayim. Bonei Shev. Bonei Shev. If we say the Shema today, everything will be okay. If we say the Shema tonight, everything will be all right. And now we sing the Shema with our hands too. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord is our God, the Lord is one. Wow.
So, on to our next slide, bevakasha.
And now we say a blessing for peace. Baruch atah Adonai haporei sukat shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim.
Do you see this beautiful chuppah that I'm standing underneath right now? Well, so many people come to a chuppah when they get married. Are any of you getting married tonight?
Oh.
No. There's no pressure, and it's not legal. So, but a lot of the people in this audience got married under a chuppah, and what it means is this is a little house, right? It's like a little house, But what's different about this house? What's not over here? There's no stairs and there's no walls. Wait a minute. So I'm not supposed to live here, but I am supposed to live in a way that says everybody's welcome. You can come into my house. And when you come here, you're going to get a blessing. So with very quiet voices, can you come inside? Just crawl on in. Stay over there. Crawl, 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 like little people that want to enter this beautiful chuppah. Does everybody fit? Everybody fits. And now, wait, you're very quiet little mice, though. Very quiet. I shouldn't be able to hear you, very quiet mice. Whoa. And see, we're not supposed to be here for long because there are liability issues, so we won't do that. But now what we're gonna do is this, everybody. Everybody's sitting down, and we're gonna make a blessing that some parents, in Jewish families, what you do is you might put your hand, no, I'm just gonna put my hand on this kepi and on this kepi. And what we're gonna do, your parents are gonna say amen after we give you a blessing that's from them and their parents and their parents and their parents. Because why? Because you're in a place that we love you so much, we're gonna give you a blessing that makes you holy, right? That's what we said. Consecration means you are holy and very special.
Yivarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and keep you. Amen.
Amen.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka.
May God's light shine upon you and fill your life with amazing things.
Amen.
Amen.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom.
May God lift up God's face to you and look at you and smile and always show you the way to walk in peace.
Amen.
Stay right there.
Now,
Amen.
this part gets very special, as if it couldn't get more special. Rabbi Sam, what's next?
Okay. So another parent from Temple Israel was saying goodbye to their kindergarten student who then became a first grade student soon after. And they said, goodbye, Babala. Goodbye, honey. Goodbye, Motek. Goodbye, Chaim Shali. Have a wonderful day at religious school. And so the student went off to school, and then they came back after 11:30 or after Hava Nashira or Hebrew Pod. And so their parent asked them, hey, what did you learn at school today? And the student replied, well, I learned that my name was actually David. There you go. So we don't take our names for granted. And in fact, we get an extra name. As Jews, we get a Hebrew name. And all of you will either have had or you're going to get a Hebrew name today. A Hebrew name connects you to your family. It might be the name of someone in your family who is still alive in the Sephardic tradition, or if maybe they're not in this world anymore and you're remembering them through your name. Maybe they're the name of one of our ancestors who did great things. Or maybe your name has an incredible meaning of values to be a good person, to give thanks.
Really
Oh, question.
What's an ancestor? Good question.
What's
Good
an
question.
ancestor? Okay, great question.
Somebody who came
Want to answer
before
that?
us.
Someone who lived a long time ago, but still part of the family. Great question. You know what it is too? Go ahead.
Wow.
Beautiful.
An
Someone who lay
ancestor.
before you and is part of your life. DJ, I want to hear your response soon. Hang on, buddy. Beautiful. And we think about them every time we hear our names, our Hebrew names. So we're about to give you a Hebrew name, and we're also about to give you two things, actually. It's pretty cool. You're going to get a gift from a local summer camp called Gucci. That's actually in your envelopes as well. Gucci. Everybody say Gucci.
Gucci.
Okay. It's one option of many, no pressure. But we actually have a Gucci representative coming this Sunday, and this is a scholarship for your first summer at camp, what have you. So
$200 towards
$200,
camp.
not chump kesef. So, and also, what else do you have in your packets? You're going to have a certificate because you are all becoming consecrated. You are all becoming dedicated to Torah, to Jewish life, to get to go to Sunday school, to come to Temple Israel. And so, without further ado, I'm going to read your names. Listen carefully to the instructions. I'm going to read your names. You're also then going to get your certificate from Rabbi Mars. And then you're going to get a gift from Cantor Moses. And then, without opening it yet, don't open it yet, take your gift and bring it back to your parents for them to hold on to just for a little while. And I promise you'll get to open it real soon. Okay.
All right.
So I'm coming over here, so I get the names right. Audrey Block. Zahava, Sally.
Yay. And look at this.
Audrey.
Wait, look.
And then you go back to your parents, okay, sweet girl?
Go back to your parents.
Parker Brown. Rena.
Rena. Woo.
Here, sweetie.
Great job. Ready? Now back to your folks, sweetie. You'll go back to your parents right after you get this, guys. Ready?
Go ahead. Isaiah Colin Francia. Yeshaya Asher.
Come on. He's absent.
Oh, he's absent. Okay.
Word from the
Thank
peanut
you.
gallery. He's absent.
Lennon, Desreel's Roth. Liat, Adira. Apologize if I'm mispronouncing, by the way. New families.
It's one of my favorite Hebrew names.
Love it.
Madison, Elaine, Engel, Leah, Chana.
Yay!
Beautiful.
Yay! Mazel tov!
Jonah, Goitman, Yona.
Woo! Jonah! Wait, ready? Here you go, sweetie. Go back to your folks.
Modit, Hirsch, Hodaya.
Modi! You know, some of us
Hodaya.
remember the baby namings.
Yes.
Some of us just do.
Sadie, Joe, Sarah. Sorry. What am I saying? Sarah.
Is Sadie here?
Oh, we're not here?
Sadie's
Oh, no.
not here.
Jack Kellerman, Ruben, Leor.
Yay, Jack!
Jack.
Whoops,
Here you go,
got-
buddy.
wait, hang on. Here you go, bud. Yay, mazel tov!
Aurelia Lewis, Rivka Shoshana.
Woo! There you go, sweetie. Wait. Look. Yay! You know I'm choosing.
Samuel Lewis, Shmuel, Adin.
Yay, Sam!
Go, buddy.
Yeah, Sammy. Whoops. Go, buddy.
Okay. Talia, Lord, Talia.
Where's Talia?
Oh, Tom's not here. Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Eleanor, Tesna, McKean,
Yay!
Esther, Elka.
There you go, sweetie.
Emmet, John, Mayara, Emmet, Jonathan.
Uh-oh. Here he is.
buddy.
Good job, buddy. Here you go.
Solomon, Mills, Shlomo.
Yay,
Yay,
Sally.
Sally. Okay, you can stay with your parents, okay? Here you
Go,
go,
buddy.
Sally. Great job.
Go, sweetheart.
Sure. Ida, Rosen, Chaya, Sarah.
Yay, Ida. Ready to go? Yes. Whoops. Here you go, sweetie. Right? Yay, mazel tov.
Skylar Rubin, Adina Elora.
There you go, sweetie.
Emma Scheinman, Shlamit Leah. Elias Schwartz, Eliyahu.
Is Elias here?
Yes,
Hello.
there he is. There's a...
Oh,
Hey,
Hannah,
buddy.
Hamdi, Eliyahu,
Yay.
Hati, Mazel.
Buddy, mazel tov.
Yeah.
Emily Shepler, Ashira Miriam.
Oh.
Yay. Want to wave to Suzanne? Let's wave to Suzanne. Hi, Suzanne. Hi, Barney. Okay, now you can go back.
DJ Ship, Avshalom Oz.
Oh, yay! DJ! Woo! Here you go, sweetie.
That's what's up.
Some of them, I remember their grandparents' wedding.
Abel Solomon,
Abel!
Abel Yosef.
Oh, here, buddy.
Abel Yosef. Serena Solomon, Sarah. She might be in the crowd.
She might be in the crowd.
Serena? There he is, Serena Solomon.
Cutie.
Here you go,
Sarah, Mazel Tov. Demi Stein, Duba. Mazel
There
Tov.
you go, sweetie.
Yay, Demi!
Zoe Stein, Zahava.
Here,
The
sweetie.
sisters! Yay!
Solomon Storer, Shlomo.
Yay! Solomon! Woo!
Miriam Torek, Miriam.
Hi, sweetie! Mazel
Miriam.
tov, Miriam! Yay!
Nathan Wasserman, Natan Yosef.
Wow. Here, buddy.
Woo! Mazel tov, sweetie! And
Josie White, Johanna Leah.
what are we missing? Are we missing something?
Ugh, we're missing some.
Audrey Block. I know Audrey.
And we're gonna get Audrey's. We don't have Audrey's.
Oh,
for
don't be
some
Audrey.
reason.
Okay. Audrey, did you already
got
get?
one.
Did you? Yeah, you can go sit. You can go sit down, Mr.
We're gonna get yours afterwards.
We're gonna get yours
I promise.
afterwards.
But
Here
we
you go.
actually have. Do we have that?
She was the first actually.
You were the first one. Oh, she came back.
And Mr. William. Say your name out loud.
William.
I'm so glad you're here. William, huh?
I knew William. There you
Mazel
go,
tov,
buddy.
William.
We have to get you your
And
certificate.
as you are opening
Mazel tov, William.
the beautiful little necklace, we say the blessing all
look like
together.
William?
We sing
William.
the blessing,
Mazel tov, William.
Shehechianu, reminding us of this sacred moment. We got to this moment for sustaining us and blessing us with these beautiful children. We sing together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh.
Parents and family members, if you haven't already, you can put your necklace on your student and whisper a private blessing in their ear. Students, you can give them a big kiss as well. Amen, amen.
Amen, amen. So friends, we're gonna go on to the rest of our service now. I want you to think about it like this. You go to a good friend's house, and the first thing you say is Shabbat Shalom. That's this next prayer. And then the next thing you want to do is just catch up. So the next part, when we get to the Amidah, that's about just catching up. So let's go in to the rest of our Shabbat service, and then we'll have a little freilach and enjoyment right after.
V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני, עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי
Vayi nafesh Shabbat Vayi nafesh V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat La'asot et ha-Shabbat לדורותם בריתותם.
Friends, if you are able, we're all going to rise and we'll have a moment of private contemplation using the traditional words you'll see up here. Of course, God understands the words of your hearts. We'll pray this silently and we'll come together with a prayer for healing. Adonai sifatai tiftachu fi tehillatcha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. You may be seated. As we conclude our prayer, we add a prayer for healing. So we'll sing together these beautiful words, and in the middle of each stanza, we'll invite you to say those names aloud for whom you're praying for. Please join us in the Misha Berach.
Bless the ones before us. Help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen.
Please share those names aloud for whom you're praying for right now, please. All those people in our community and in our congregation, we offer you a full healing, refuat ha-nefesh, refuat ha-guf, a full healing of body and soul. Mi sheberach imotenu, mekor ha-bracha.
I invite you now to please rise, if you're able, for the Aleinu.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו גדולי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגוער עלינו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
You may be seated.
So we gave some special names out tonight. And a Jewish name is nothing less than an eternal connection to those who passed before us. As the kids named what an ancestor is, somebody who died who we think of often. And so as we read our Kaddish list and acknowledge people who have died more recently and at this time in years past, I want you to be able to also stand and remember those people in your life, and I'll invite you to do so at the end. So tonight, we are remembering, in particular, someone who recently died in our congregation, whose husband is also here, Ida Bezenson. So we are thinking of Ida and her family tonight. In the period of Shiva, the 7 days, we are remembering Delma Killinger, the mother of Tamarack Arabalo. And if anybody else is here tonight for Shiva, we invite you to rise. During the period of Shloshim, the 30 days, we are remembering Cantor Joshua Gordon. If there's anybody else here for the Shloshim, please rise now. And if you are joining us tonight during the first year after having lost somebody you love, will you please stand so we can acknowledge your loss now? Thank you. We're with you. And tonight, we remember these people on our yahrzeit list. It's been at least a year. Harry Goldberg, Philip Beckman, Abraham Kadif, Leon Wallace Dillon, Rose Fagan, Troy Adolph Feibel. We remember Jack Ferber, Samuel Gerstein, Adolph Goldenberg, William Gross. We remember Louise Gusky Guggenheim, Louis J. Gutterman. We remember Howard Haff, Patricia J. Hassel, Philip Kershaw, Janet Lehman, Stuart Levine, Jacob Mallinger, Michael Markson, Cyril Martin, Julius Miller, Dora Minner. We are remembering Julius Miller and Dora Minner, Robert Payne, Jack Pressman, Bruce E. Prowse, Regina H. Raffleson, Meyer Reisner, David Rivlin, Harry Shalit, Bertha Schechter, Alex Scheiman, Greg L. Scheiman. We are remembering Beverly Silberman, Jacob B. Solomon, Hilda Lewis Stern, Homer Stewart, Sanford Tuckerman, Seymour L. Weil, Mary Weinstein, Greta Weil, Jacob Worley, and William Zelko. Are there any additional names that we should mention, friends? So we stand on the shoulders of all these great people and more. We ask you to now please rise as we recite the eternal words from Kaddish Yatom. We say together as a congregation, Yitgadal v'yitkadash Shemei Rabbah, Be'olma divrach chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, B'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam u'lomei olmaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal Shmei dekudsha brichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata Damiran be'olma ve'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya. V'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'imru amen. May the source of peace bring peace to everyone who mourns and comfort to everybody who grieves. Zichronam livracha, let their memories continue to bless and inspire us all, always, and we say,
Amen.
Amen. Please be seated, everybody. There are several notes that are coming up. For one thing, we believe that every child needs to have a safe and loving home. That's why we are partnering as a congregation along with a few other places on Broad Street, including First Congregational Church, Broad Street Presbyterian, and Tifereth Israel, with Second Nurture. This is, the whole idea is it takes a village or a shul or a church or all of us to raise a child. So we're having a packing party because when a kid arrives at a person's home as a foster child, they shouldn't have to enter that house with a bag. They should have a nice Menchie set of things that they come with that makes them feel good and they feel like they are maybe a guest, maybe they're forever. So that's coming up, the packing party, November 6th, next Sunday.
And the evening that we remember on Kristallnacht, where actually our Jewish community in 3 different places this year in Columbus will be having commemorations at Trinity Lutheran Seminary, Christ Lutheran Church, and Congregation Beth Tikva. I will be participating actually in the ceremony at Trinity Lutheran right here in Bexley. So please come to any of these locations. It's so important that we show up as a community to remember that horrific event. And we also are continuing our mitzvah of giving blood to those in need. November 17th, please join us. There's sign-ups on our website. And, Rabbi?
Including announcements? Okay.
Tzedakah drive.
Oh, sorry.
For religious school. Yes, do you want to just announce that?
Oh, sure. Okay. From now on, all the way through our last Sunday in November, please come not by yourselves. Bring mittens, bring gloves, bring coats for both children and adults. It's going to be a cold winter.
And food, because we have a little pantry. Every time you come to the synagogue, you can drop off some food.
Always bring food too.
Speaking of food,
Speaking
I
of
think we're
food.
ready for holy food and drink.
Sure.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho ha'baruch ratzon inchilanu zikaron le'maaseh v'reishit ki hu yom techila l'mikra'e kodesh zecher l'tziat Mitzrayim ki banu v'acharta ve'otarnu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodshecha ve'ahava uvratzon inchaltanu baruch atah Adonai Bekadesh Shabbat. Together we say Amen. L'chaim. So, when I was your age, I would make a big gulp when my dad was leading Kiddush. Everybody, make a big gulp. So, friends, as we're getting ready for the motzi, everybody, all the consecration kids, we've got one more song for you. Come on up. Come on up.
Students, come on up. And while we're coming up, I just want to say a big thank you to each of you for filling my life and all of our lives with joy. Big thank you to your parents and your families for coming tonight. Can you say thank you, parents? Thank you, families?
Thank you, parents.
Toda rabah. Also, thank you so much, our staff. You got Zach and Jody, who not only ran the streaming, but also served drinks tonight and refreshments, and Jenna and Ruth, who make this whole night possible. Thank you so much.
Amazing.
All right.
We'll see you Sunday. Don't forget, meet someone from Gucci.
Motzi.
Let's do the motzi together.
Okay, just one tempo.
Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam
Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
And we invite up all the wannabe consecrants.
And thank you, Mike Nolan, for amazing photographs.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. And
Oh,
say shalom.
Imrama. Oh, say shalom. Imrama. Say, shalom. Say shalom. Say shalom. Aleinu. 1, 2, 3. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who brings peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who brings peace bring peace down, bring peace down. Oh, say shalom. Be Rama. Oh, say shalom.
Everybody and sing it.
Mazel tov, mazel tov, and simen tov, simen tov, and mazel tov, mazel tov, and simen tov, simen tov, and mazel tov, and simen tov. Elanu, 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 oh, Israel. Shabbat shalom.
Great job, everybody.
Want a little bite?
Shabbat
All
shalom.
right, every kid gets to go say Shabbat Shalom to
There you
your
go.
parents. Go
Shabbat
straight to your
Shalom.
parents.
Sure,
Thank you for joining us on Cute Shabbat.
sure.
We are so
Can I split
happy
it?
for
Here,
you.
here you go.
You know where you're going, sweetie? You see her? There she is.
Okay. Hey guys.